Imagine walking into your school and finding that your favorite teacher has been transferred. Classes are overcrowded and resources are stretched thin. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's the reality for many students and teachers at Bloomington High School North, and it all boils down to significant staff changes that are rocking the foundation of their educational experience. The 2025-26 school year, which began just a couple of months ago, has been anything but routine. Multiple staff members have seen their roles altered, with some being transferred to other schools within the Monroe County Community School Corporation, MCCSC, and others finding their part-time or full-time positions eliminated altogether. This internal shuffling has led to significant changes in teachers' schedules and the courses available to students. But what's driving these changes? The root cause can be traced back to the Indiana Senate Enrolled Act 1, SEA 1, a massive tax relief bill that began impacting the MCCSC budget in April. This legislation is projected to slash the MCCSC's funding by a staggering $17 million over the next 3 years due to lost property tax revenue. Think of it like this. The school district is suddenly facing a massive budget cut, forcing them to make difficult choices about staffing and resources. In response to these financial pressures, MCCSC began implementing cost-cutting measures as early as February, including limiting job opportunities and slowing down hiring. This decision sparked widespread concern among educators, leading hundreds of teachers to participate in the Red for Ed rally at the Indiana State House on April 14th. Organized by the Indiana State Teachers Association, this day of action was a direct response to the perceived negative impacts of SEA 1 on public education. Now, here's where it gets controversial. Critics of SEA 1 argue that the legislation is deceptive and detrimental to essential public services like education, while supporters claim it will provide much-needed property tax relief and stimulate business growth. This difference in opinion highlights the complex and often conflicting priorities at play when it comes to government funding and taxation. What do you think? Is the tax relief worth the cost to the school system? But funding cuts aren't the only factor at play. MCCSC is also grappling with a declining population of school-aged children in the county. Student enrollment is projected to continue its downward trend, influenced by factors such as increased competition from charter schools, overall population decline, and lower birth rates. According to an MCCSC strategy report, the district had over 800 more students just 6 years ago. Furthermore, in the past 4 years, there has been a 500% increase in resident students attending schools outside of the MCCSC system. And this is the part most people miss. While enrollment is decreasing, payroll costs have actually increased by a whopping $28.6 million over the past 3 years. This combination of factors creates a perfect storm of financial challenges for the school district. Adding fuel to the fire, some have criticized the MCCSC board for providing what they perceived as late notice of these decisions to teachers and staff, with some learning about the changes as late as July. As a result of the budget cuts and declining enrollment, Bloomington North had to eliminate more than 10 certified teaching positions, both part-time and full-time. This led to internal reshuffling within departments, with some staff members being assigned to teach new and different subjects. In one instance, a staff member had to divide their time between Tri-North Middle School and Bloomington North, juggling responsibilities at 2 different locations. The consequences of these changes are already being felt by students. Class sizes have increased, with some classes being held in undersized classrooms. Course offerings have also been rearranged, with some popular programs being cut altogether. For example, the video production class and the dual-credit theater appreciation course were eliminated, while an advanced choir class was replaced with music theory. These changes can significantly impact the educational experience and opportunities available to students. It's not just teachers who have been affected. Around 60 custodial, food service, and health staff positions were also eliminated across the corporation, including at Bloomington North. This has resulted in janitors being stretched thinner, making it more challenging to maintain the school's cleanliness and upkeep. MCCSC officials have stated that many of these custodial roles were initially created in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. So, what's the MCCSC's plan to navigate these challenges? According to Sarah DeWeese, Director of Strategic Communications, the district has implemented a plan to limit financial instability. This includes cutting administrative positions and reducing staff in areas such as information technology, transportation, and food services. The original goal was to leverage natural attrition, voluntary retirements, and resignations to respectfully and methodically reduce staffing over a 2-year period. DeWeese explained that over 200 positions have been eliminated primarily through natural attrition. Jeffrey Henderson, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources and Operations, reported that the student certificated staff ratio has remained relatively stable since the 2019-2020 school year. According to the MCCSC website, the administration is working hard to minimize the impact on students and teachers. But are these measures enough? Are they truly minimizing the impact, or are students and teachers bearing the brunt of these difficult decisions? Teachers and staff are still adjusting to the changes implemented at the start of the school year. The decreased funding and declining student enrollment will undoubtedly have future implications for the entire school corporation. What are your thoughts on these changes at Bloomington High School North and within the MCCSC? Do you believe the district is handling the situation effectively? How would you address these challenges if you were in charge? Share your opinions and ideas in the comments below.